everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of the Road to 2000 series. Let's start the game, and we'll see what happens. I'm 39 elo away. I played 2 games yesterday that I did not film. One of them ended in a draw, and I gained 0 elo. The other game, I lost, so I lost some elo. But my elo has gone up because I went on a crazy win streak that was also unrecorded. And something I'm realizing is I should definitely start recording these more because I might accidentally hit 2,000 off recording. I mean, if I'm ever really close to 2,000, I'll probably start recording no matter what. Because that would really suck, actually, to hit 2,000 off camera. But anyways, this game is already starting off kind of weird, kind of interesting. My opponent delayed taking the pawn. I did not play c4 because I don't like the idea of, I just don't like the idea of it, to be honest, but it probably would have been a decent move nonetheless. And we're attacking this bishop. If they take, of course, we'll take with the bishop. They might throw in a check, and then actually, do we slide back, or would we play queen here? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe actually the king would slide, because we have threats? I don't know. That might look a little bit too bold. Oh man, my headphones is doing the annoying thing where it like slides and it makes it sound weird on the video, so hopefully that's not too big of an issue. Can I safely castle? Takes. Here, and then we're threatening to go here, really, and we're gonna hopefully get a really good position. What about takes? No, knight here would not make sense. We would simply take, and we're just up a bunch of pieces. We always have knight h2. I think castling is safe. If I'm wrong, then that's unfortunate for me, but I don't think this move can cause any harm. I don't think actually wait, takes, knight takes, g3, and we're threatening to go knight here, and we're just gonna pin. Yeah, and there's no crazy threats. If takes, if takes, there's simply takes, and we're just completely winning. Or actually, the queen could go here, but then we might actually have c4 or even a4. I don't know. We'll see what happens. They're probably going to slide the bishop like here, or maybe here. Actually, that seems to make a lot more sense. If they do that, what would we play? We have a discovery attack, but it probably does not do much, so we probably should just take this time to play d4, or like bishop here. Or, after d4. I feel like I'm in a good position right now. I think I might be slightly better. I should have mentioned, by the way, my peak is now 1974. Okay, that's actually interesting. I don't think this works, but we'll look into this. Queen takes. Knight here. Maybe they want to play this. But I think bishop here, and we should be very solid. I guess they might like try to get their rook in, but I feel like it's too slow. Yeah, I don't know. If they're gonna play anything, they have to play this, of course. If they don't play that, then they're gonna lose for sure. But maybe this works. I don't know. All I know is they definitely don't have a repetition, because I can always slide my king here. This rook's always protected by a bishop, a queen, and actually the knight when it slides back. So, yeah. I hope that, like, sound that my headphone's making is not disturbing the microphone too much. If it is, then hopefully it's not the worst thing in the world, but I apologize. Yeah, maybe they're just gonna try to develop their knights. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I don't really know what they can do here. I've only used a minute on the clock. They've used 3. What am I gonna do? If they play knight here, I will simply just play something like this. Okay, that's an interesting move. I think they're trying to play this so that they can jump the knight in. But I think this is good right here. Knight h2. I'm gonna play that. Knight h2 takes this. I'm attacking their queen, which they obviously see, I'm pretty sure. If they don't see it, then game over for them, but yeah, I think this is the best idea. We can always slide the bishop here. Okay. That looks interesting, actually. I think bishop here. Yeah, bishop here. Protects this pawn. Sets up a threat. If they play this, we trap the queen. Okay, I think we're winning now. Yeah, I don't think you can save the queen. Am I winning? I think I might be winning in 10 moves. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that bishop sacrifice did not set them up well. That's for certain. I mean, like, they might have some counterplay, but I think I just take the queen and I win. I'm not going to pre-move anything because that'd be silly. But yeah, I guess I can safely pre-move that, but I'm just not going to pre-move because I don't want to make any dumb mistakes. But yeah, I think the queen is simply just trapped. Are they going to play this? No, they're going to take that. Fair enough. I mean, like, what's the best way to just convert this? I think probably this. This pawn never is too scary. If they play rook takes, it's whatever. I don't really mind. I'm threatening to take this right now and fork, aka force a trade on these two pieces. I mean, yeah, this is looking really good. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. If I play that, then there's rook here. So maybe I play this first. Yeah, that looks like a good idea. Oh wait, well, I just allowed this. There was no reason for that, but I mean, it's still winning. I should have just played king h1 though. Okay, yeah, let's just slide back. There's none of this, mainly because of the bishop and the pawn, but yeah. I guess we can play this on the next move, or we can take. There's many options. They don't have a light scored bishop, thank goodness. So yeah, I mean, this is just winning. I could play almost anything here. They are going to keep fighting, which I respect. It makes sense to continue fighting here. It looks like you might have something, but no. I think this position's dead for them. And the knight has to go here, which almost traps the rook. In fact, I might have a way to trap the rook. I'm not 100% sure. The knight can't go here, here, or here. It can't go here, so it has to go here. Yeah. And it can't capture its own pawn. If it could, that might actually be the best move. I don't know, but anyways, maybe now I just develop my knight safely. If they ever play this, I can freely take, I'm pretty sure. And then I can threaten this. And then if they play something like this, I can still just take. They never have this fork because the rook's always covering that square. Okay. Ooh, they play that. I don't really know what their idea. Maybe this. They're trying to get that move in. Maybe we just play king here. I don't really see how they can do anything from this point on. Maybe they'll try to open up the position, but I have a feeling this, like, most attempts are gonna fail. I just can't make any dumb mistakes. That's for certain. All right, I'm playing this. I want to trade off the pawns so I can open up the position. If they ever play something like rook here after I take, I simply have I simply can take the knight. I meant this square, by the way, not this square. Yeah, I mean this is winning. I don't know what to say. I think they're just I think they're trying to find something as quick as possible, which is fair enough. Ooh, did I mess up? Wait a minute. No, I have this. Whew, I thought I messed up there. If pawn takes, what do I play? I'll just take this. They have this. Maybe I don't allow that, actually. I thought I messed up there, actually. I've got to be careful. It's definitely not completely winning yet. I do think after rook f3, though, I should have a solid position, because if, like, knight here, I can always take. If knight here, I don't think there's anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything after that. I could also, like, sacrifice a piece if I really wanted to, but I feel like that's unnecessary. Maybe it would end up good, because I get my queen here. I'll look into that if that crosses at some point. I'm also thinking about queen here, maybe attacking the center pawn. They might push if that happens. And then what would I play? I don't know. I've really got to be careful of this pawn. It's definitely one of the scariest things in the position. They still don't have knight here or knight here. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see what they could do here. Okay, they play pawn there. Interesting. They're threatening to go here. But I always have, like, this, I think. What do I do here? I think I can always just... I think I can just take, right? Yeah, that looks solid. I really just don't want to mess up here. I feel like I could mess this up if I fumbled this. Well, I mean, yeah, that kind of is what messing up is, but yeah. Yeah, I think takes, check here, and there's no check here. They could like slide the rook away, try to get that square, but I think I have sufficient defense. I don't know though. Wait a minute. We could play rook here. After this, takes here, there, takes. We have everything defended. If they ever take, we have takes. Yeah, I think this is right. There's no square for it to infiltrate. I mean, I'm fine trading my rook for a pawn and a knight. So yeah. Really, once I get all this drama situated without like losing too much of my advantage, I should be able to convert the position. But it's definitely not the easiest thing in the world. Because if I ever try to get like this rook in and I have to like put the bishop somewhere, like here, I open up this square and then maybe there's threats of this. I mean, I just don't want any of this. Like, I really need to calm down this position as soon as possible. If this gets played and then takes, I don't know if I actually showed this, but if they play something like this, then I can always just take the rook. Okay, do I have this? I think so. Yeah, I think this is the best move. Just takes. They don't have, or they do have that, I guess, but I play this, and then if they throw in a check, I get their knight. Yeah, I don't think they have anything anymore. Once I got rid of that pawn, this pawn is all alone, and I should be winning it very soon. And if not, it's not gonna go anywhere. They are trying their best. Okay. I don't think there's a fork. Check. Maybe just takes, actually. I attack both knights at the same time. Yeah. There we go. Oh, okay. That was a little bit scary. I think there might have been a point where I messed up there. I don't know. I'll have to look at the engine, but yeah, now I'm attacking both knights. Okay, yeah, they resigned the game. So that was pretty interesting. Like, when I won their queen, I thought for sure I was gonna win, but their attack definitely got pretty crazy. So I'm interested to see what the game review says. So I'll cut to that in just a second. Okay, here's the game review. It definitely looks like it was a little bit bumpy, but there was actually never a point in the game where I was necessarily losing. I played it in 87.9% accuracy. Also, this game was only 23 moves. It felt like it was a little bit more, but I guess, like, I won the queen relatively quickly, and moves were just taking a while from both sides. But yeah, this move right here, yeah, I played castles. This was actually the best move. It makes sense, because putting the bishop here or here, that wouldn't have been a good positional play. And they actually, okay, they did play the best move here. That's interesting. I didn't think this was the best move. But knight h2, I know this move is passive, but I didn't think it was that bad. And, I mean, the eval bar still agrees with me here. Actually, wait, I forgot to turn on the eval bar. Let me get that on real quick. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but I'm still, like, really good here. In fact, like, I think 1.5 is considered winning. If not, it's, like, really close to winning. But yeah, they played the wrong move here, and I played not even the best move here, but, like, this move is really solid, because it sets up the trap, and also it defends this pawn. It's a solid spot for the bishop, and, like, if the knight were to take or something, I would simply take with the queen. And this is just going to end up being a completely winning position, I'm pretty sure. So, oops, that was incorrect. I mean, you guys already saw the game. It's not really a spoiler, but, Anyways, yeah, knight f3 right here. Okay, obviously h5 was not a good move. They wanted knight c6. There's casual development, I guess, because there's never actually a trap here if they don't play that move, because they have h6. But yeah, anyways, of course I traded my queen for the 2 pieces. And right here, I'm actually curious if they wanted me to take. I felt like taking was wrong. Yeah, I was right. Taking was wrong. In fact, I want to see what the eval says about taking. I feel like it loses a lot of advantage. Actually, it doesn't lose that much. It only loses like 0.2. I mean, yeah, I suppose it's still completely winning, because I guess you can escape at some point. But yeah, I mean, just letting him have this nice like pawn right here to defend my king, it's pretty good. Obviously, this move was pretty bad, and I kind of realized that. I should have just played king h1, yeah. But anyways, after knight g4, the part where I was really scared, I think, was, yeah, it was right here. This was the point where I was like, uh-oh, is it like +0 or like minus something? I just really felt like this was really bad for me, but I guess their pawns really didn't have much, and yeah, I played the right move here. I'm really lucky to have found all of this stuff, and yeah, of course, after dxe6, it was completely winning, because I was going to win either of the knights, and even if they castled, I would, like, take with check, so yeah, there was no chance. And it looks like I can win a rook here, but the 2 pieces actually defend this square very nicely, so yeah, I mean, that was a fun game. I definitely have to calm myself down during these situations, because I mean, it's actually not that scary, and like if I got too scared, I could have easily messed this up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll hit 2,000 by episode 10. That'd be pretty nice, and then I'll have to start a new series at some point, like Road to 2100. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.